which back in those days came out every November. We didn't have the internet, and so the only annual rating system way back then was the Zagat survey. And the thing that I looked at every year was not just what Zagat rates, which is food, decor, and service, but I would look at their list, which was New York's favorite restaurants. And I was always fascinated by that list for two reasons. Number one, we were doing well in it. We went from 21 to 17, 13, 10, 7, 5, and then in 1994 we had risen all the way up to number 3 in New York's favorite restaurants. But the other reason I loved it is that no one could argue with you. If you said Union Square Cafe is my third favorite restaurant, no one could say no, it's not. If you were to say Union Square Cafe is the third best food in the city, everyone would argue with you. And as a matter of fact, the big aha moment came when the year we were number 3, 1994, the food score we got was the 10th best in New York City. The service score was 11th best, and the decor was 65. So you don't have to be a math wizard to know that 10 plus 11 plus 65 divided by 3 doesn't equal 3. So I was like, and then the next year Gramercy Tavern opened, and in its very first year it hit at New York's 10th favorite restaurant. And again, the food was like 25, the service was like 27. Decor was actually way better than Union Square Cafe. And so that's when I said, why is it that when they ask what your favorite restaurant is, we do way better than the sum of our parts? Food, decor, and service. And that was my big aha moment, where my whole life, all I had ever been taught was service, 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 which is not a bad thing, ladies and gentlemen. But service does not begin to measure how you make someone feel. Someone says we've got great service, I'll say thank you, but what they're really saying is we got the right food to the right person at the right table at the right temperature, at the right time. You had your table for 4 at 8 o'clock, ready at 8 o'clock. We didn't make you wait to get your coats. We actually made it your coat, not someone else's coat that got delivered. And so I started to look at service as being the same thing as air conditioning, which is that it's the kind of thing no one ever comments on unless it's broken. No one says, I love this, it's my favorite restaurant because they actually delivered the chicken to the right person and the tuna to the right person. You expect it to work. The thing that I found made someone's favorite restaurant is two things, two parts of the recipe. You gotta get the 40, you wanna get 100 on your test. You gotta get the 49, as many of those points as you can. And we rarely get all 49 points. But the thing where we could really excel was how did we make you feel while we were performing? What were the things that we did that you didn't expect? What were the things we did that you would classify as thoughtful? It's not thoughtful to serve you the burger the way you ordered it. That's what you expect. But what were the things we did that made you feel like a special guest who we were happy to see, who we actually cared about, who was more than a transaction? I can't stand it when I go to one of our restaurants and I hear someone use the word covers. That's very transactional. When was the last time you invited friends to your home and your wife said, how many covers are we expecting tonight, honey? Or, the customers are here. It's just everything we can do to separate the 49 and the 51. And what's also great, and you said this while we were backstage, is that a perfect meal, one of the things I would also look at the Zagat survey is how many restaurants were beneath us amongst New York's favorite restaurants who actually had more New York Times stars. They didn't have Michelin back then. But restaurants that were actually higher rated restaurants were lower on the list of where people actually fell in love with. So this is no excuse to not always make your product better. I'm really proud that 11 Madison Park earned 3 stars while this guy was there. And I'm proud that the Modern has 2 Michelin stars. Always working to make it better. But I'll tell you that a great plate of food will never overcome poor hospitality, but amazing hospitality will always be able to overcome a mistake that a cook may have made or that a server may have made.
Great point. Let's go back to Chef Jackson. What do you got?